After multiple delays, it took weeks for the hub motor to ship from the manufacturer. But does that mean our shipping nightmare is over? Oh my gosh, this is it. This is it, this is it. The hub motor is here. It's a very large package. Very exciting. All right, very exciting. Let's open this. It smells like packing tape. Lots of packaging.
Wow.
Oh man. Okay, lots of different things. There's the controller.
It's like hooked over it.
Yeah. So let's do this. Kaboom!
That was very tightly packed.
That was very tightly packed. With good reason.
Like that. It was like that. It was like that.
Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna look at... This looks a little different from the picture. Where does the drum brake go? You know?
Yeah, it looks very different from the
Very different from the picture. Okay, here's the thumb throttle. This is the pedal assist sensor. There's pedal assist. Also different from the picture. Yeah, hers was like two pieces that snapped together.
Is it still gonna work?
Oh, we're gonna figure out how to make it work. This is the LCD display. Okay. Okay, very cool. 48 volt. Okay, I don't see anything that resembles a drum brake. None of this resembles a drum brake.
Is this the kind that's meant to go with a disc brake?
There's not even a disc brake mount. The disc brake mount is 6 little screws.
Daddy, look.
I don't see that here either. Sure enough, they did send me the wrong hub motor. It was partly their fault and partly mine. It was advertised as an 18-inch hub motor, but what that meant was a 14-inch rim meant for an 18-inch tire, not an 18-inch rim meant for a larger tire. I thought I confirmed this with the manufacturer, but this must have been lost in translation. They did admit that they didn't send me a drum brake, so they sent a new motor cover that had a drum brake on it, but the rim is still the wrong size, so I did have to order a different motor and spokes, but at least I can use the controller, LCD display, and pedal assist sensor I got with this kit. I guess I have to wait for shipping again.
4 to 6 weeks later,
It came. This is hopefully the answer to our little mix-up last time. From what I can see inside the box, look, there's a hole in here. It has the right threading and stuff, so I'm thinking it's the right thing. Taped to high heaven. It's funny that the FedEx guy asked what it was. He was like, hey, what on earth is this? It's come a long way.
He's probably going, it's also really heavy.
Yeah. It's not too bad, honestly.
Yeah?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh,
This one does have a drum brake.
Is perfect.
That is a drum brake, right?
This is the drum brake, yep. This right here,
Okay.
see it locks?
Yeah.
If I let go, it spins.
Yeah, yay!
This is exactly it. Look, see there's 36 holes, so there's half on one side, half on the other.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna lace my own spokes. The spokes should be coming probably the end of this week.
Uh-huh.
And look at this, it even has the correct, so these are the power lines, and then these are the hall sensor wires, and the hall sensor wires are wired exactly the same way. I could plug this in right now. I've got it all in the garage still. The real reason this blows my mind is because all of their pictures on the ad didn't have the cap, like the actual drum brake itself. It just showed the drum. And I talked to the guy. I was like, hey, does this have the... And I'm trying to explain what this outside thing is. And he didn't really answer it because he didn't fully understand my question. But it came with everything we need. 48V, 1000 watt. This is it. Oh my gosh.
Cool.
I'm giddy right now. This is so cool. And everything else I have, we just need those spokes to connect it to the rim. And we're set.
Great.
Yeah. Oh, this is exciting. I want to hook this up and like watch it run. Welcome to my super messy garage, where we are now parking the Surrey. We made some space. Here's the old hub motor, which is clearly the wrong size. It's about 14-inch rim. And here is the brand new one. Plus, it has a drum brake, and it has threading for the freewheel. Of course, has those holes for spokes. So I'm waiting for the spokes to come, but I thought in the meantime, why don't we test out this thing? One of the considerations I had to go through was what's going to happen with the drum brake. The way this one applies and the way this one applies is the same way, but the way it hooks in right here, this one goes into this bolt kind of holder right here, and this one just has an arm, has an appendage there. So I was thinking if it's the same size, maybe I could just go here and put this one onto here. But what I'm finding is I'm thinking that that might not even work because the entire system is just super wide, right? And it crashes into this. One of the instructions I was looking up, Beach Surrey, a friend I've been calling back and forth, Alex, he said that in his instructions he had to cut off this bolt thing. And that definitely makes sense. And maybe we'll just have to apply it using this this piece right here. What I wanted to see is are these interchangeable? Are they the same size? If I pull this one off and then pulling this one off, oh, look at that. The rod is too wide. The axle itself is too wide to fit into this hole. So, are they interchangeable? No, they are not. No, they are not. So, this one will have to keep this that it came with, which means I will probably have to chop this piece off right here. Huh, good to know. Good to know. So, imagine that this bolt were not there. I would be able to slip this in right here, and that's as far as it goes because of that bolt. But I have plenty of room for the freewheel on this side and for this brake to happen over here. We'll make this tension arm hold on so that when we pull the brake, it works. This will be our brake holder, and then this will give it the pull, and that'll just fit in like that, and then this will give us the pull, and then we hold it in place. You know, we'll have to see where this finally goes once it's all the way in. So I had this genius idea. I won't be able to test this motor on the fork if it's faced the correct way because it's going to hit into that dumb little post. However, if I install it backwards, I get just barely enough clearance around it that we could test this. So we're going to plug it in and test it using the controller and the throttle and the LCD display and the battery from the wrong hub motor, and we'll just see it work. Even though it's going to roll in the wrong direction, it's going to roll in reverse for this one. Okay, got everything wired up with the battery, going to the controller, hall wires, all sensors. I even have the brake plugged in, throttle. Let's turn it on and find out. Okay, moment of truth here. Now remember, it's spinning the wrong way because I've got it kind of faced the wrong direction, but that's the only way we could get it to spin without cutting that holder off. Power level 2 gives it quite a bit more gas. 3, a lot more power. 4. Now there's no load, of course, because we're floating in the air, but 5, supercharged, and then it goes up to 5. 5 is the highest one. Cool. That's awesome. The other thing I wanted to see is when we hook up this brake cable to the handbrake, you know that when you pull the handbrake, I'll have it kind of separate like this, so the two will be apart from each other, and it doesn't work. And it even says, there's a little exclamation point in the circle that says, hey, you know what, you're in brake mode. But if I connect the two again, it allows me to use it. Separate them, it doesn't work. Cool, that's exactly what we were hoping for. This was a separate piece. I bought this on Amazon. It was only like $6-7 bucks, I think. I will put a link in the description for the one that I got, and it is exactly what we need, because when it's closed circuit like this, it works. And then when you break the circuit, when you interrupt the circuit, then it doesn't work anymore. That's awesome. Oh, it works on the bottom even. It works from any direction, I guess. And then there, of course, is assist mode 0, which means you're just pedaling. if we apply a throttle, does something happen? And the answer is no. So there is assist mode 0. 1 is the first one that gives you some power. Oh, I can't wait to put this on. We're waiting for the spokes to come.